everybody. Welcome to the We Can't Agree on Anything podcast. And boy, it seems like that might have been the case this morning. That's all I'll say. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We're going to have an interesting topic today, and I am joined by both of the other co-hosts for this podcast, and we finally have us all together again. Again, I'm Brandon Mallory. I am one of the co-hosts here at We Can't Agree on Anything, and I'm joined by my other two. I'll go to my right.
What's going on, everybody? It's DJ here.
DJ, move it.
You already know.
So we are going to get right to it today. We have done a couple of podcasts in the recent past where we've kind of just had a little free-form, little just bitch session, so to speak. So we're going to give you a little more structure today. What we're going to talk about are relationships. And the great thing about our podcast is that we have the perspective of a Gen Xer, a millennial, and a Gen Zer. So you'll see the differences in perspective and throughout the conversation. Anyway, we're going to start with familial relationships, so family. I don't really feel like getting started. I got a couple of things I got to deal with here on the technical side. So either one of you guys want to jump in and start talking about family relationships? I know Luther's got a lot to say.
Not really. I don't know. It depends on like how structured your family is. My family that I have, my wife, were totally different than how I was raised. I was raised much stern, more hard, with an iron fist, I guess. But it was good. It was good. When I was growing up, that was what we needed. I feel like without some of the harder lessons I had, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I guess they say I tried it with my older son, and it was fine because he's a great young man. My other two, they were a little softer, so I had to change what I did and how I did things around them and for them, really, because I don't know, I guess you have to adapt to generations. Some generation, I tell my son his generation is kind of soft. They're soft, you can speak more words, and it hurts their feelings more than then. We didn't care because we had mothers who yelled all the time. Because my mama yelled down the street. So yelling wasn't a problem. Now, if you raise your voice, kids get offended. Through my side, I feel like family is kind of, you have to, it depends on what generation your family is, because my family, we're like more carefree, loose, going, when I was growing up, it was more structured. Get up, make up your bed, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's different for everyone. It really is. My white friends weren't like that. My white friends had people make their bed. Mom made your bed, stuff like that. So, it just depends on where you were at in that time, how you were raised. That's how you want to raise your family. That's how I raised my family.
That's really interesting because, it does showcase, first of all, the differences, but also the way you brought it up. So we're talking about relationships, so you can go any way you want with that, but you immediately went to like how you were raised in those relationships. So that's interesting. I think for me personally, if I was asked that question, I would start with something like reflecting on the value of those relationships. So like my relationship with my mother and my father, what I was getting out of them, what I wasn't getting out of them, things like that. Not necessarily like the rules for being honest, but that's just how I think about things. Because I grew up like you. It was, when mom comes around, don't make her come around a second time, wake your ass up for school, you know what I mean? And you better be fucking got your shoes on or whatever when the bus is coming and all that good stuff. And all that, but I think it was probably right around my generation, probably moving more closer to DJs, right? When kids finally were like, hey, maybe it's okay for me to evaluate like the goodness or badness of this relationship with my mother, I don't think you had that option. You guys didn't do that shit. Like, it was mom, you listen to what she said, he got spanked. Like,
It was definitely after mine.
After yours?
Yeah, because at least while I was in it, I could question it. But also, if I did, then there were, repercussions that came with it as well. So. Well, that's around the money. My son's age, they're around the same age. So yeah, I mean,
Like,
I can see that.
I tell you what, just to give you an example, when I was going to this military school, there was an incident between me and my father. He had disciplined me, and he had whooped me with a belt, right? But the thing of it was that which part of the belt he hit me with, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if he knew or knows, like, at the time, like, when he was disciplining me, because he hit me with the belt buckle a couple of different times, and that left a couple of different marks, like, on my stomach. I went to school the next day, and I said something to my school counselor about it, and honestly, like, okay, so my dad came at me the next day and was like, hey, did you know that in the state of New York, it's legal to discipline your kids? But instead of putting his hands on me that time, he just started breaking my shit. So, because at that point, he's of the mind of, oh, if I put my hands on you or if I start disciplining you with belts and shit, now you just gonna start going around white people or whatever. The white people in this case being my guidance counselors or whatever.
Well, because in the school they got a call. You know what I'm saying? If you tell they got tired, they have to call. So he got it. It was because the counselors, which which is good, but if they like see something, say something, they have to like tell because that's to them that's official they want. So he probably got that trouble with the CPS there when they got called. And that's right. That was overreaction. I feel like that was an overreaction. Just breaking that is damn. That's an overreaction. Now, on the other hand, I guess the way, like, I don't know, that was some kind of way, man. That was some kind of way. Like he pulled the law with it, which in the law, yes, you can't discipline your child, but I feel like kids should be disciplined. But if you make that mistake, you know what I'm saying? Live up to that. Boom. They do the belt with the buckle. My man, I'm still whoop your ass if you do something wrong.
Right.
But if you're not doing anything,
which at that now I get.
Yeah, if you just been a bully, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like if he was literally like disciplined and that happened, apologize for what you did and keep that moving. You know why? Because I'm gonna continue whooping your ass if you do something wrong. I'm like, I don't know. Like, tell the truth, it's like that in Texas. Like they are like, hey, you touch Charlie, he hit me. Shit, my mom used to be like, right here. Hear the phone.
I'm almost the same shit.
And I was like, I put it in the room. I bet y'all call him. They're gonna come get you.
Yeah, and when you get back, you get whooped again anyway.
Yeah. They come get you, right? Like, oh. Let me think about that. Because see, when they come get you, that means, regardless of the fact, if I got a whooping right now, I still get to eat them Fruit Loops. You know what I'm saying? If I get a whooping, I call these people, and they come get me, guess what? Them Fruit Loops gone. And, and then, but as the generations come, I get it, but now we're at that point where me being a substitute, working in schools with the teachers, these teachers just walking out, bro, the relationship with the family, speaking of relationship, what kind of relationship are these kids having with the family now? Who's in charge?
That's what I'm saying now.
Yeah, because I was at this school for 3 years, dude. 3 years. And, like, the teachers were scared to say anything to the kids. The kids would, because the kids, call the moms and the moms come. Okay, lady, so you telling me your son at the house tell you when to go cook, clean, wash clothes, and go to work? Okay, that's at your house. Here, he's not going to do that with me.
Right.
And that's that. I don't know. The relationship between kids and their parents now is wild. Because now parents want to be your friend.
They're scared of the kids because kid says the wrong thing and they're, jailed or whatever.
My kid is my friend, and we friends. Until I tell you to go to your room, now I'm your daddy.
Yeah, but they're also adults now, though, too. It's a little easier to be their friend when they're adults.
You live in my house, you still gonna live in my house.
Well, no, I'm just saying that, like, you might not want to be their best friend when they're 7. You know?
Oh, no, you know what? No, I don't know. My son was probably, I had a best friend, but I don't know. I was cool with them. I didn't want to be their friend, but I wanted them to be able to, hey, this is how I feel. Okay. But, you know, if you can say that, but I understand how you feel, but this is the way it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you turn 18, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But I think the way you have a relationship with your child is going to stimulate the relationship they're having with their child. So, you know, the relationship with me and my mom, I was a mama's boy, so I thought.
I was too.
You know, yeah. So I thought.
We should just call this the Mama's Boys.
Mm-hmm.
The podcast, the Mama's Boys.
No. Well, and then as I got older, like in my head, I guess I was a mama's boy because it wasn't like, man.
Oh, I was. No, 100%. No two ways about it.
I mean, I didn't want to be when I was.
Even now, actually, if I like was really in some shit, I need some help that I can't acquire from anybody else, I'll call my mother.
Yeah, well, I do the same to no result every time because she's incapable of giving me good advice. But anyway, hey man, whatever. She's not gonna listen to this, just like she didn't do anything else when I was a kid. You know what I mean? So. Boom!
My mom did everything she needed to do for me. I just want to put that out there right now.
No, my mom overall, I was a mama's boy, and she was a good mom overall. And I think I even like judged a lot of women against her, you know, whenever I was younger. Like, she woke up at 6 a.m. and cleaned the house every day, and then made me breakfast, and then went to, took me to school, and then when she went to work, she got home, she got off, she made us dinner, she cleaned again because she was a compulsive cleaner, but, and I always had the Nikes I wanted, and, so, like, I can't really complain. Emotionally, she wasn't the best parent, but, like, whatever.
I know, but that's...
She provided.
I think, but that's, like, just being, like, maybe 5 years apart, whatever, My mom was like that.
Yeah.
But my mom was a single mother. So she went to work in the morning, came home in the evening, but then she was at a job where they had switch shifts. So sometimes she might be cooking a lot. Sometimes she might be 7 to 11. Sometimes she might be 3 to 11. It just switched around. So she was the only provider. So she was always at work, and then the time she had off. I thought about it at first. I used to be like, my mom never does anything I do. But she was at my sister's stuff. Well, as I got older, I was like, oh, damn. Well, she's off. My sister's stuff is usually when she was on her switch shifts. So she couldn't go to her shift. And then I was, junior. I was in high school, so, I was took some different days. On the days that I had stuff, she was either at work, getting off work, and if she just got off work, trying to go see, it was hard, and she did everything herself. And it's now, that I have laid on my rest that I realize a lot of things and sit back. Maybe I didn't give her as many flowers as she should have. But we didn't think about that because, these later children, like my son, they grew up with a father and a mother. They had, they tried to provide everything if they wanted, if I didn't have it, she had it. If she didn't have it, I had it. So they never knew not, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm good.
That's the worst thing my kids could say is probably like, damn, it's hard, too hard. It's like, I'd rather be too hard than not hard enough.
I don't know, did you like make him do push-ups in the morning and then clean the latrines and then...
I'm talking about push-ups, really get against the wall, squat, put your arms out, stand like this, No. Oh, that's just torture. Okay, so that's not torture. You know what I'm saying? It makes you strong. We got a strong back. You know what I'm saying? You got good hands. That's what you can't.
The Geneva Convention clearly states.
Oh, man. Well, says push-ups. How about you got to get down, put the nickel on the ground, put your nose on the nickel, and stay right there until you ready. While you call me, I'm trying to tell you.
They used to do that shit to me in school.
Military school?
No. Like elementary school.
Oh, y'all lucky. We got licks. We got hit with a board on our bottom.
Yeah, no. Like when we start acting up and shit. Go ahead and sit on that wall.
Stop that right after almost right after I got mobbed.
Yeah, man. I'm like, why? But I'm sorry. Why? It didn't kill nobody. My principal had a paddle he put in the safe in his.
Well, I think, in my opinion, the difference is, I don't know if nowadays I would want some random stranger to do that. Like, I would want to administer the punishment. I wouldn't want someone else.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that, too. Like, call me up.
But it used to be the principal. They'd just be like, all right, get over this. Like, whoop your ass, get over class.
Well, I mean, because look, nowadays, principals go walking in and out of schools like.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was going to school, the principal at my elementary.
You knew that motherfucker from age 5 to 20.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was open as Kevin, man. I don't care. That man swung a paddle like a young man. But we had women teachers would give, every teacher had a paddle. It wasn't just the principal. If you got in trouble, the teacher could send you to the principal. But, we had some old school teachers. Like, my teacher, Miss Houston, rest in peace. But that woman, she gave you a lick. You remember that shit until you was 25. Like, I still remember her hit. She had a paddle with holes in it. Girl,
that motherfucker whistled.
Man, and she had that country hook that would pick you up off the ground. Man, and if you had to get 3, bro, what's number 2?
See, there was a teacher in my elementary school. I never seen her do this. I just heard about it. But her name was Miss Puma. Real great woman. Like even to this day. I hope she's still around. But because I just don't know. I mean, I don't keep up with all my teachers. There are a few that I do know of.
Generally, your teachers start dying in your 40s.
I digress. She I had heard about her actually striking one of the kids. Not like I'm punching the face, but disciplining somebody. And I heard she got some kind of backlash from it. But after that, everybody was scared of her. Just because of that rumor. And because she was allowed to continue working at the school.
Oh, that kind of was like that's like when the urban legends would not. Everybody asked, did you? Yes, I did.
Right.
I mean, sometimes I'll take that lie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to try it?
I'm good.
Because
especially if I ain't got no reason to.
Because look, you took that one story that somebody else told it, man, she hit a kid so bad his bone came out the side of his leg. I'm telling you, but once it gets to that, them kids still believe it.
Yeah.
Like they said, Miss Holmes, she would hit you with an oar. I was like, man, she didn't have no oar. Like a boat oar. Oh. I was like, nah, she don't have an oar. I got into school. My sister was like 2 years old, 2 grades older. So, she didn't get mixed. And, since we have different dads, we have different last names. So she didn't know that was my sister. And so I got in trouble. And she went outside. And she was like, you don't know about, so my sister told me about your oil. Who's your sister? Natasha. Hold on just 1 minute. She went in the bag, girl. She brought out this big hole. I looked at her. I said, she said, I'm gonna give you 3 of these. Oh my God. I guarantee you. I promise you, I probably teed on myself, bro. She hit me one time with that damn thing. I never got in trouble in her class again. Never. Yeah. This white thing, she's so
That's why DJ, you know, whenever you see on the TV, in the movies and stuff, 1980s, all the kids are just quiet as fuck and no one's moving. Mm-hmm. That's because he hits with paddles and shit.
In the front, you know how they say you got to sit in the T?
Yeah.
That's like, man, think I wasn't sitting in the T in the front.
Yeah, that was me in most of my classes. I had to sit up front, otherwise I wasn't able to pay attention.
Oh yeah, I see. But I mean, that's because kids now have ADHD.
See, yep, I grew up with ADHD and autism and was never tested for it. So I had to just deal with that shit going through school.
That's hard. That is fucking hard.
It's fuck.
I'm telling you, that is crazy. Cause both of my, they're like, oh man, I couldn't even do it. I'm not gonna do it. Maybe back in our time, Brandon, since he is not
5 years.
Yeah, I'm so old.
Dude, I was going into high school watching you fucking leave. So it was not alone.
That's why I'm old.
I'm old too, man.
So, because, I'm old, I guess. But,
I don't know, like, if it's, I don't know what it is, but things were different for me, my mental life, and the things that I, like, focused on growing up. And I think it's generational, though. That's what I think it mostly is, because, like, you guys were too busy running around trying not to get beat up all the time by your parents and loved ones. But, like, my generation, we had a little less of that. And so that opened the door for us to start, like, thinking about the value of relationships in our family, and, like, what was really going on there.
You talking about him? He was too busy trying not to get beat up by his parents? Me too, motherfucker.
Bro.
No.
Bro.
Okay, so this is where it's different.
Concept.
This is where it's different because you grew up in a white household. We grew up in a black household.
How is this a race thing though?
I mean, it's not a race thing,
but it is.
But
I know that black moms kept the moms up longer. That's not the point. My mom was like, okay, I don't even want to call her black, but
this is where it comes to we don't agree on anything.
Yep.
Look at this.
Race war.
Okay, so if you were
wallet,
so
how did you say that?
No, really. If I had, because I have, what I'm saying, if you lived on this side of the tracks and you were white, what I'm saying, you still got, like, the east side black dudes, your mama scream at you and smack you upside your head.
This is what you two fail to realize. Even though I seem white as fuck, I lived on the wrong side of the tracks with all the black kids.
Yeah, I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were saying the opposite.
Y'all got in trouble like we did, but not in trouble. Like where our mom would like come through the door with the fist, the hand come around, slap you across the side of your face. Your mom would just come into your face and just, but our mom was trying to knock us out. She comes with that cuff, and it's almost like power slamming your head into your brain. Into like the side of the wall, but you feel like you hit the wall, but it's just your mama's hand. It's like a bare hand like slapping you, where your mama's like, stop it. So it's the same, but it's not. It's the focus.
See,
like our moms would grab something off the wall and like swing it around the corner, like Spanish women. The chocolate. Yeah. See, they throw a shoe in a minute. See,
y'all keep pointing out these things about physical violence.
My mom had a story.
A white mom will attack you emotionally and mentally. So she look at you and be like, I wish you never born. Your daddy wanted an abortion. I should let him have it.
See,
I heard shit like that.
My mom ain't never said no shit like that.
My mom, no. I think the hit. Oh damn, man.
Those were just two examples that popped off the top of my head. She said tons of shit.
My mom had a white spoon. My mom had a white spoon, and it was just She had 4 of them bitches. And I knew where every single one was. I could never hide them because if I got in trouble and she couldn't find her spoon, guess what I'm going for next? A switch out in the yard.
See,
my mom liked fly swatters with a metal stick.
For a while, to my grandmother was like, no, baby. Not that skinny one. Give me no peach switch.
Yeah.
If there's not a skinny peach switch, the skinniest peach switch hurt the worst. So I was like, I got to do with the switches. My mom had these belts. She can ask the kids to this day. All right, this one had Jesus, Moses. I like,
she had names for them?
Really? The disciples. Jesus was a big bear. If I go to me right now and say, Bryson, me and my guy, Jesus, that boy was shaking his boots right now.
Yeah.
Because, my mom was like mud deer. That's all I like to say. That was my mom, mud deer. Yeah. But she loved me to death. But hey, I'm going to put this across you. And I told her, some of them belts are bigger than the baby's back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a big back when I was little. No, when I was really small. So, I didn't get big to, them things hurt. But the lessons you learn from, like, that discipline thing, It is great. I'm telling you.
My grandmother had this 1.5 inch wide thick cord.
See?
That she called the convincer.
That's what I'm talking about.
But see, that's the thing. Here's the thing. There is only one of my siblings to this day that has ever truly experienced it. And even at that, after the fact, what he got in trouble for wasn't even his fault. And like, he was apologized to, for having it used on him. But I've seen it. And because I saw it, I've never gotten in trouble after the fact. My sister, who was the oldest of us, has seen it and never got in trouble, or to the point where it had to be used on her. I don't remember what my brother did.
Girls don't get that, bro. Girls don't get that. They get in trouble. Mm-hmm. They don't get in boy trouble.
I don't remember what my brother did. All I know is that
I'm sorry.
I think he got 3 good lashes from that, and I'm pretty sure to this day he still has the marks.
See, that's how they.
That's child abuse. I say you always keep it track.
That's not child abuse, bro. What?
You leave marks for 20 years and so on. That's child abuse.
Bro,
He only got hit 3 times.
Don't matter.
Bro, 3.
Right, yeah.
That must have been deep. That must have been deep.
If I'm ironing some clothes and you acting up and I keep telling you, boy, you grab that iron, unplug it, plug it right back up and get the iron and keep on going. My mom was one of the ones that we go to Target, not Target, because that's too soon. Kmart. Go to Kmart. Mom, get that belt. Here you go. $10 on that shelf right there. Take you in that dressing room. And my back up there. Thank you. Get $10 back and gone back to business. You know what that woman in the front in that counter did? You know
nowadays, she would have been arrested.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, the kids solve these things, man. They solve. I don't give a damn how many muscles you have. You pull out a belt and the biggest man start crying. Like, well, come on now. It was good. Look, it was good for what's his name? Peter Bow and Snap Joe and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's good for you. The man who got smashed, slapped, but look, Django. They got whoopings all the time. They didn't do shit and got whoopings.
Yep.
And then kids get mad now because you go and try to burn down a house and then your mama whoop your ass and you. That's child abuse? No. That is not child abuse. That is correction. Physical correction.
Well, I'd like to be a romantic about the whole thing and say, like, well, no matter what kid it is, you can teach them better without whooping them. But the older I get, the more I'm like,
gentle parenting.
No.
So fucking
I said the romantic in me would like to believe that that's possible, but at the same time,
I'm gonna beat your
some kids are just shit.
I'll hug you afterwards. You wanna go eat some Dairy Queen, Burger King? Let's go get some McDonald's. You just beat my ass. Let's go get some McDonald's. Okay, that means I love you. That's a bit funny. I mean, really, it is like you shouldn't beat your kid. You know what I'm saying? But
no, you shouldn't beat your kids. Disciplining is fine, but you shouldn't beat your kids.
Like, there are some people who just like take their anger out on their kids, and that's not cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just old school. My mom was old school. You down there. You gonna beat that light home? Guess what I'm doing? I'm gonna get this belt. You gonna run down that street. And I'm gonna run right beside you and hit you across your ass. You got home fast. You ran track when you was in high school. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. No, real shit. Cause like I grew up damn near conditioned. Everybody on the street knew my mama whistle. Like my mom come outside and she whistled. If I didn't hear it, everybody else did. Hey, your mom calling you, get your ass home.
Hey, your mama had an old soul. Tell me, that's what's up.
No. And it didn't matter if I was on my street, the street behind us, in front of us, 2 blocks over. Somebody heard that shit.
Hey, tell me, mama whistling, bro.
Yeah.
See, I like that.
All right, boys. We're almost halfway mark. We wanted 3 different topics, so I was thinking 20 minutes apiece, but I let that one go. We had some good conversation. So let's move on to the next kind of relationship then. That's going to be romantic relationships. So, talking about what you got 27 years, you're going to be boring because you got one person 27 years.
They suck.
DJ's going to be exciting because he's
stay out of
all those conquests.
Run while you can.
In some ways, with some people, some relationships, he is right. Not saying it like that, but he is right. Some, you have relationships, different relationships, or to me, it's like a learning experience. Now, when you fall back in to that same relationship, doing the same thing, that's freaking insanity.
That's where I fucked up at.
And,
That's where I fucked up at.
and the thing is, you don't ain't gotta call it a mess up or whatever. You know, I mean, it was an experience.
Yeah, while I was fucking up. The only reason why I say that is because recently I was dealing with somebody that, for just to not give away too much of the whole situation, was mentally impaired, was not trying to do anything for themselves as far as not necessarily correcting that behavior, but more adjusting their situation to where it benefited them as opposed to it continued to hinder them, you know? And I was putting myself in a position to help this person when this person would quote unquote ask for help and the help that I was given wasn't what they wanted, you know? It's just a whole situation of you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink, you know?
That's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
But,
so I had to remove that person from myself because why am I trying to help you and you ask for help, but then the help I give you isn't what you, quote unquote, isn't what you want.
Why would you keep? But see, the thing is what you just said. You keep leading that same horse to the water.
You're right. So I got rid of the horse.
I mean,
So I shot the horse, fucking thirsty bastard.
I mean, just look. If the horse keep acting that way with you, give it, you go find that horse a home. You ain't gotta kill it, throw that. Go find it a home that where it's happy. It might be somewhere out in the field. Let them be out in the field with somebody else. That's what I'm saying. That's the best relationship you can get out.
That horse found a new home in Arizona. Good riddance.
You know, it's not even like that, dude. You know, that I can say on 27, 28 years. You know, I mean, you go through relationships. Like, before I got in my life, you know, I went through relationships. Like, once again, I was a young father. I was a father at 15. So, you know, and this lady was, what, 10 years older. Nice woman, you know what I'm saying? Not gonna put a name out there. Nice. Shout out. But, no, we're cool. We're cool. I love my daughter. I love, you know what I'm saying? I love mother. It's cool. But I'm saying that there, you know, I had to go through that relationship and through another relationship and through another relationship before I, you know what I'm saying, before I found the right one.
Damn chair. Sorry.
Is it my chair? Or is it yours?
Yeah. You know, so, I mean, it's really the experiences. Like, you're still young. You still, like,
25. Okay.
yeah, you know, and now at his age, had been with this woman, just the same woman, you know, but I had kids, but that comes with relationship of me wanting to do different. I swore to everything that I would be in my kids' life. For, you know, I was raising my kids. Just wanted to have my kids, so I was like, you know,
I don't have no kids, thankfully.
I don't have any kids either. Because Luther's the only one here.
Oh man, you know, I mean, just you know, now today, yes, I do like every time I see a young mother or father, I'm like, damn it, because you gotta live. And like DK is the perfect age, you know, you don't have it, you still got relationships to go through. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get about 30, you might want to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you be too, you don't want to be 45, 40, 50, trying to have some babies, and then the baby, like, be slapping you around. You saying, shut up, Dad.
My father would tell you otherwise. He just had another one. Like, last year. I have a new little brother. I'm no longer the baby. And his name is Jai, and I'm pretty sure if he's not a year old, he'll be a year old. March or May.
By the time he turned like 14, Dad's gonna be, he might want to push him around. Man, shut the fuck up.
No, that little boy is projected to be 6'5" by the time he gets to be 18.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna have a big monster. Shut up. You know, I mean, it just, but really, you don't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, when you get that on, you still doing it like that, bro. Like, I guess I want to be that too, but I don't want, you know, you're perfect at it. You know, you're doing, your relationships are going to get better, I guarantee.
Don't lie to this boy.
Okay. So,
You said you out at this point?
No, I said don't lie to this boy.
okay. So I'm like saying, you know, some relationships don't work. just don't.
Yeah.
You know,
That's real.
and some they not supposed to work, but you trying to push it. But then you have some that just that's what it is. Because a relationship, you're gonna go up. Oh, you're gonna go high up, but then some you're gonna fall all the way down.
I know. I think my biggest mistake was not having the courage to look at the relationship for what it was and get out of it.
Yeah, and see,
16 years was a long time.
long time. Actually, 16 years. You know what? That's called what's that? Bum fights or whatever. Like somebody, we finna put something on. You put some tape on. You know what I'm saying? Now, right now, we're equal. All right, we're gonna be equal tonight. Put this gloves on. I'm for 16 years. I'm gonna whoop 16 years at your face.
Shit.
Put on some mats. Let's go. Because no. My thing is, if you know that I'm not worth what you want, don't hold me. Don't hinder me if I don't want to hinder you.
Yeah.
Because that can really affect the person, man.
Yo,
You're taking away a lot of a person's, you're taking away a lot of my time. Like, you can make a great person a really, really bad person. You know what I'm saying?
She almost
and then
did.
you can make a person who's like, I see every, you know what I'm saying? It's about you, it's not about me. Make them feel like, you know what? I hate everything about everybody. No, don't take away a person's joy because you're a
Miserable piece of shit.
yes.
Oh, for real.
It is very hard for me to, like, women, I respect women so much. And it's like, I get on the boys about that. No, you can't come home. Listen to the music though. But it's just, I don't know. You're a mean girl. That's how I just say it, because I want to call you something else.
I will say, and this isn't meant to be all like misogynistic, but yeah, a man might beat you down on the ground, but a woman like with her psycho-nuclear warfare, like mental warfare, will just destroy your life.
See, I mean, and that's probably like, they say we're men are stronger than us. Yeah, but mentally, women
dominate. Yeah.
I don't know, like, in 28 years, I have realized that
Men suck too. They
Oh, yeah.
just as bad.
oh yeah, definitely. But you learn that either
It's just more
you
fun
got
about it.
or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because some relationships are just meant to, like, they're meant to go through a season and then you go about your business. Because I know people who are together for like 20, 30 years and then boom. But they're still like friends. I'm like, they're cool.
How could you not be after 30 years? I mean, I don't know.
But they're cool with each other. Like, they're friends. They still go out and stuff. It was just like, almost like, their life was a whole friendship. I'm like, I don't know, man. I've been with my wife too long. I guess it is what it is. We're one of us. We have ups and downs. It is what it is. I don't know. At this point, I don't know if it's like an airplane. It's on cruise control. It's what you make it. You can make it good and make it bad. I mean, but it's cool. Everybody has different relationships, which that's what makes it great. Because if you have friends that see things 3-4 different ways, then you have 3-4 different ways to look at your situation. And then you make the rash or irrash decision after you see all of those. And so in a relationship, I mean, it's what you want it to be, but you have to make sure that it's what you want it to be. Because I mean, some people are happy without having a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Some people want a relationship, but they can't find the right person. Some people are in relationships where like,
Yeah, no, that's real.
and that's just speaking on generations. That's just how it is. Y'all generation, it's so tech. It's tech. You know what I'm saying? Like now, if you want to meet somebody, you can sit at home. And that's not. And it's. I think it'll switch. I think y'all turn around like because we had to go out.
Yeah.
You know, we had to go out.
I mean, I still try and go out.
We had one number for that girl, and she shared it with her parents. We had is Becky there? Oh shit!
See, that's what I'm talking about. You have to say, you have to be clean. Now y'all can go in there and like, hey, this is bad. You know what I'm saying?
We had to bicycle over to the girl's house for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
See, you was still in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my generation is fucked. If like as far as like trying to find something that's real and authentic, yeah,
That's crazy. And then now it's the AI. Oh my God.
Well, the polyamory, I think, is going to kill America. No, I'm just kidding. It is a problem.
It's not
It's a
like
problem because I think like, when I see it instantiated in the world, I actually see people doing it. It's not seems like it's working out that well. There's always fighting. There's always trust issues. There's always
that is due to a lack of communication, and not just communication, but clear communication. You know, because I've seen it and I've experienced it where a polyamorous relationship can work so long as you talk about what you're feeling and how you're actually feeling, as opposed to beating around the bush.
But that's any relationship, dude. Like that's 28 year. I'm sorry, she would kill me if she heard this. I'm sorry. 28 years. Like, hey, you'd be surprised. It's like if you don't communicate, you know, and in 28 years you forget like how to communicate. You know, so it will get to a point where you're like trust issues, that mental abuse, you know what I'm saying? Physical abuse never should happen, but like mental. But you know what I'm saying? Mental is just as bad as physical, because mental, that's at long term, bro. Because if you just like, that's why you got a little.
no shit, right?
You know what I'm saying? You know, but then that next time she's like, oh yeah, give me all that. I give you all this what?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's in your head. It's in your head that you got a turtleneck. You know what I'm saying? So see, that mental shit, that shit don't work. Like I'd rather you slap me in the face. Don't you ever say something like that? Okay.
You realize it's hard for us to walk down the street feeling safe? Well, do you realize I can't get into a relationship without having mommy issues? Like, y'all done fuck me up.
Yo, I said,
My mom, you know what I'm saying? I love my mom. I got my mama. You don't understand what you done done. What can I tell you? Well, you know how you are. I love you too, mama. Yeah, baby, I love you too. Because she knew. She was like, I'm not finna just come tell you, pat you on the butt. Fool, figure it out.
yeah, my mom was like, I'm gonna just tell you like it is, and if you don't like what I got to say, that's on you.
Yeah, I mean, and sometimes it's right, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad my son never came, you know what I'm saying? Dad, he was like, I didn't talk to him about shit.
That's how it was with me and my dad. I mean, even now, kind of, with all that relationship shit, yeah, why the fuck am I gonna go to him when I feel like he's emotionally unavailable 90% of the time?
Well, I mean, you ever stop back, baby dad going through things too?
No, I mean,
As a man, we go through shit too.
I understand that. I mean, I understand that now as an older adult.
Yeah.
But back then, fuck no.
Oh yeah, and I mean, my son probably said, I ain't saying he always mad. I was like, nah, man, it's just I made enough mistakes. And I used to tell my son all the time, bro, hey, why you always? Cause I made enough mistakes for you not to. You know what I'm saying? And I said,
They tell me that
if I
shit
tell
all the
you-
time.
If I say this is what you're gonna do, and then you don't do it, then I just say that was gonna happen. Well, you're just negative. No, I did it already. So just listen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that'll save you a whole little trouble with me being stupid and yelling and cussing. Like I told my son, bro, you know, this trampoline. Oh man, it's a cool trampoline. The buddy, his friends are jumping on it, doing flips. Hey, yeah, they've been doing this for like 3-4 years on this trampoline. I need you to stop. Oh, they jump over the fence. Boom, jump over the fence. I'm out here. I'm gonna need you. Oh, it's on my. Oh, that's what your ass get. You gonna take him to the doctor? Hell no. He all right. Straighten that shit out. He straightened it out. See, it ain't broke. Let's go home. I told you. What I tell you? Didn't I tell you? I told him before he even got there, bro. If you jump on there and try to jump over that fence, you gonna fuck the shit up. No, I'm not. He fucked shit up, so I was right. I was negative, but I was right. Next day, oh shit. Oh yeah, let's go to the doctor, man. Come on, let's go. He come back, he said, oh shit, what happened? Oh yeah, he fucked that up. Yeah, we gotta put some cast and shit on it. He'll be alright. Don't you feel bad?
No.
No. Why? Because
Cause I told his dumb ass.
I'm saying, but now he would be like, he was a bad kid, that was abuse. No, man, I told you. I was like, you know, like people pay like Cleo and Miss Cleo all this money to tell. I told you the future. I told you, man. You know, you know, that's what happened. So, you know, I mean, I don't know, bro. I was like, really, it's any relationship is gonna be crazy, just like life. Just like that, just that incident. You know what I'm saying? It was a crazy incident that happened. You know, and if I'm not, no, you probably asked your dad, and he must seem like he was a pretty stern dude. He was like, hey, Dad, you know what I'm saying? Why would a girl do like this? Because if you let her do it, then you scoop them up, and you be like, yeah, this is why they come to you. This relationship you just came into, you just said the same thing I just said, right? If he would have told you that, you'd be like, oh, you just mean it. No, he just telling you already, because sometimes we went through it already, you know what I'm saying? Now, you can be, I'm not going to take up and say, hey, he was not a bad person, because mine wasn't even there, so you're good. You know what I'm saying? You're good.
Oh no, my dad was a dad, for sure. Like, my dad was present, he raised me, you know, was available to me, so I can't even call him a bad father. He just...
Emotionally, where he needed to be.
Yeah. And
mine like shit, you know what I'm saying? Probably had a finger in the booty, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm gonna let you, I don't know. Like, so, just being old, I guess because I'm old. When we were young, I thought, like, man, I ain't gonna live to see 12. My mama hit me so hard, bro, I think I felt Jesus come out my ass. If there was Jesus or some kind of life force come out of my ass. So, I didn't know that. Then I was like, oh my God, you're so abusive and shit on there. No, bro. That was just, that one time let me know that this is the hand of a woman I never want to get touched by again. And to this day,
no, for real,
I have not been hit by a dude that's hit harder than my mom. Not one.
Yeah. Like, yeah, even me, fucking... I'm taller than my mom, bigger than my mom. I would never want to fight that woman on a one-on-one cage match. I would rather break my own neck than let her put hands on me.
Yeah. My grandmother was 4'11" and she still had everybody scared of her.
Oh, my grandma too. Yeah, she still kicking. I'm good.
See? Brandon, did you get those knockdowns?
What do you mean?
Hey, yo, meet me in...
It's kind of funny. Yeah, both my mom's like 5 foot tall. My grandma's 4'11". They're both like these unbelievably strong, like German and Irish women. Like, that's crazy. Like, they put hands on you all the time, especially with wash rags. We didn't really do the switch shit though.
You said the wash rag. That was it.
Mm-hmm. My mom could have pitched for the fucking Browns too. Like, she'd wind up and just throw water wet, you know, smack me in the back, knock me down from 20 feet away.
I'm telling you, bro. Older women had my grandmother. I seen my auntie guy came out there and acted a fool. My grandma took that wash rag. She was washing dishes. It's like this. I was like, oh. And then she kept washing dishes. My auntie sit there. I just looked at her like, what you gonna do? I'm finna go wash dishes too. So I learned real quick that my grandma's hands were quicker than your eye. And so I got a dog that I wasn't supposed to. I hid it at my friend's house. When my grandma was like, when she got woke up, and every time with that dog, man, she grabbed the first thing she could. It was like, I think the edge of a corner of a frame had little pokey guys in it. You know, the little pokey things, boy, she, arms fucked up, arms just bleeding everywhere. I gotta go to school the next day. Carry better from this long sleeve shirt, boy. Put some Campo Panico on there, you better go back to business.
I remember one time, I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I walked in the house after smoking some weed with somebody, and I walked past the kitchen, right, and I looked at my mom like this, hi mom, I'm trying to go on about my day, and I walk towards the couch, I turn around, and there's this pot flying at my dome. I don't know where she came from, how fast she got there, but all I know is that I turned, there's a pot in my face, and now I'm laying out on the couch trying to figure out how I got here.
Because when you hit that door, she smelled that. She smelled it when you hit the door, boy.
Oh no, it wasn't that. It was the look I gave her.
Oh.
Because I didn't look her in her face. And
because it was hot.
Yeah.
Something ain't right.
You know.
Hold on.
You know.
Now something wrong.
You know, this is so fucking funny just because, like, my white ass was like, oh, we're going to talk about families, and we'll talk about, like, oh, you know, grandma was the lover, or the, you know, the matriarch, and grandma did this, and y'all are like, they got woman. That was the theme of today's expose here.
That's a relationship. You don't understand. You are the person you are by you got a relationship.
I guess I hope you guys have better upbringings than me, but, you know.
I'll tell you what.
I ain't getting nothing. I got nothing.
I'll tell you what, though. My mama is my number one supporter. My motherfucking best friend. I love that woman, and I would kill people over her.
Same. I mean, I came out to my mom first, you know, like apparently a long time ago, and I didn't know it, but she reminded me. But she's always been a supporter. I mean, every crazy thing I've done when I wanted to study philosophy, when I wanted to move to New York, you know, like,
yeah,
whatever.
Same with my mom.
When I brought home a boyfriend, she was supportive.
So. That's cool, but I mean, that's the thing about moms. The relationship you have, relationship with your mom, regardless of the fact how you look at the relationship with your mom is always gonna be like that. Like a mom, you know, she carried you. Like she knows. Nobody knows like your mom. I carried this fool. I know he gonna be stupid. I know he gonna do stupid things. And even if she don't agree, she gonna support. Yeah, dads, no.
Actually, I have to disagree with you, cause
I mean, I agree with. I mean, I'm cool with my kid, whatever they do.
Well, yeah. Like, okay, but like, okay, in a lot of ways, I agree with you, which also turns into disagreement, and here's why. When I was younger, I first came out to my mom, and she was like, "Why are you doing that? What about your dad?" Right? But she was also like, "Don't tell your father that shit, though," because at the time,
my mom said the same thing. I was 41 years old.
Yeah, at the time, I was of the opinion of. At the time, me and my mom were of the opinion of, if you tell him that shit right now, there's a good chance he might disown you or some shit, right? Which is why, for a long time after moving out here to Colorado, I hadn't spoken to him. I hadn't spoken to him because I was, like, truly coming into my own, living my life and becoming the person that I wanted to be, also under the impression that this wasn't somebody that he would accept. So at some point, he straight up came at me and was like, "Hey, I saw your little Instagram account the other day, and I seen on there that your pronouns are set to they them. What's that about?" And I told him that I don't always associate or identify as a male, you know, and I am more comfortable with non-binary pronouns. And so he was like, "Oh, okay. So with that being said, are you straight? Because I've known for a while that you ain't, so, like, let's have that conversation." And he was real understanding about it. He wasn't, you know, dismissive or derogatory. He just wanted to understand.
That's cool. And, you know, because, like, I get what he's saying. Because, you know, maybe he came up, that was just, like, that was the hate shit. So, but he wasn't, you know, I don't understand it. I ain't gonna judge it, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so like
my son, he made me laugh. He said, you know, he said, "I gotta talk to you about." I said, "Man, y'all better go on that with that stuff, bro. I already know back here, man. Tell him to come here." He said, "What?" I said, "Bro, hey, so you remember?" He's like, "What?" I was like, "Man, I've been doing that. Come on, man." He's like, "You cool?" I said, "I've been cool."
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I don't understand. Like, growing up, I knew how I was raised, so I was like, that was how you felt. Me, I don't give. You know what I'm saying? Long as you happy and you're not hurt, bro, go ahead. And you ain't trying to do it with no hogs and sheep. Hey, we good.
No, for real.
You do the sheep and hey, now we gotta talk. You know what I'm saying? You know, get my house. You know, other than that, man.
We just talked about homosexuality all the way down to bestiality real fast.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? You know, I just throw it in there. I'm just saying.
No animal fuckers.
You know, I feel like the relationship with me and my kid. Okay, speaking on that relationship, bro, we can really bust that. Me and one of my sons, like, you know, growing up, he always thought, "Dad doesn't like me, he always hates me," you know. This is the one I like. I was going to school, he's sick. Oh, school or my son? It's my son. But I still was at one. I'm still scared of him, he's so mean. I was like, no, I know you because you like me. You know, and I stayed on his head. This boy turned 18, graduated. Right now, to this day, I go over it right now. That is my food. Like, me and him get along so well, his mom look at it, is this the same? Like, yeah, because as he got older, me and him sit down and talk. I was like, dude, I did this because of this. I was like this because of this. You said this to me, like, you was scared to tell me this. But I didn't even care. I knew already. But I had a feeling, you know. And it wasn't even that. It's just, as I saw it, like, everything changing, and he had, hey, I want to be a D that, my son told him back in the day, he said, I identify as a attack helicopter. I said, what is this? What is this? And so, from that day, I was like, okay, you know what? This boy likes something else other than people. I was like, oh, okay. And then my son was like, no, Dad, you gotta understand. This is like ones who don't like it, and then ones who just don't rather have not. And I was like, okay, see, I don't know if I'm just stupid or old. I was like, you know, I'll tell you what. Everybody do what they want to do, and I'm be cool. So don't tell me what it is. So I don't have a problem with none of it, because I was like, she's a D-Day. I said, what? I'm old. I feel like that. So I'm like, hey, you know what? I respect whatever that is, but I would not remember that shit. You know, she was
That's
like,
fair.
okay.
That's
she was
fair.
like, so I was like, hey, I won't say how y'all doing. She's like, oh, okay, well, there you go. You know what I'm saying? We're good. And I was like, I tell her, like, don't get me wrong, because I don't want no kind of hate, nothing. I love everything. But if I don't remember what that shit mean, that's because that's just not in my head. Now, if you tell me your name, I'm going to call you your name. My name is Raindrop Diddle. I'm going to call you Raindrop Diddle. You say my name is Sweet Potato, I'm going to call you that. Now, don't, like, I identify as a, okay, I don't need to know none of that. Because, you know, you're you to me. Not a person, not a dog, not a cat, you're just you. If a dog walk up and start talking to me, we're probably going to have to go to the doctor, because that means something wrong. I took some bad dope. But no, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And so the relationship me and my son have now, oh man, that shit's great. Because I'm going to get on, but he respects me though for that. Because if you just, bro, you are just, quit being a dumbass. I get on his head. Yes, he gets mad. But he's like, but I understand. And so now, we got that thing. He said, except for the whole little, the dance place, the $95 Uber shit, and the dude walk around flippy flappy. That shit's kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Chick-fil-A selling with the things stinking out. If that's what you like, if you like it, I love it. And I don't mean that as like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being sarcastic. You know what I'm saying? The relationship I have with my son is on a friend. You know, like we're cool, but it's still, I'm still dad. You know, and I'm going to get on your head if I feel like you're going to be unsafe. You're going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm overprotective of my kids because I didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? So the relationship with my kids really are I have three different relationships with my kids because they're three different people.
So, once again, we went a little overtime on that subject. We have one more that we have to go. I know, because it was going so well. But we do have one more subject we want to cover before we hear the second bell of the podcast, and that is friendships. So I'll kick us off. Friendships are weird for me because I've had so many and I've lost so many. I've moved around the country a lot in the last 25 years, and so I've made a lot of friendships that I just don't have anymore. It's very unfortunate. A bunch of people in New York, a lot of people in Nebraska, a lot in Missouri as well, some in Florida.
Did you say lot lizard?
A lot less.
You said lot lizard.
A lot less.
Oh, I was going to say, whoa.
And then, of course, in Denver, being my final destination so far. What's up?
Move that over.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to go.
All right. We'll give us a little extra time today.
This food said lot lizard. You said lot lizard. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It moves really slow, though. But anyway, I just want to finish up by saying, so Denver, it's been my last place. Pre-COVID, I had a friends group, and then COVID hit. I lost all those people. We never stayed in contact. So I lost my job. They lost their jobs. And then now it's you two. So this is my second revival of the Denver friendship. I have a few friends. I still think of Emma as a friend, and Riley is a new friend. And, you know, so I got like 5 of you motherfuckers, maybe, something like that. And it's good enough for me. I like to keep my circle kind of small. I do have like 5 guys back from growing up from elementary school. I still talk to all the time. Speaking of which, when I came out to them, that was funny. They had no fucking idea whatsoever, but they were like, we should have known. You were always like really into anal sex. I would always come in. It was always a woman, but I'd always come back and talk about it. And now they're like, we see where that was going. All right. So, but anyway, yeah, that's my take. I really value friendships, and I don't know, like the good ones are good and the bad ones are bad.
I have some strong friendships, even from like when I was still in high school. Rather, I can't speak on anything beyond high school. Cause like I know a lot of people that like I grew up with like elementary and shit, but like I see where they're at now and like where I'm at, and it's like y'all suck, you know. Like it's only I just, genuinely it's only one person like from when I was young like that I could say is like, oh, wow, we are still friends, and you ain't going the fucking way because you know too much.
Okay. I feel it. And, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of how it is. I mean, I think we spoke on this before. I was like, people like coming to your life for a season, you know.
Yeah.
And then you have friends and you have associates. Now, do I have a lot of associates? Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of the people I never met a stranger. You know, I mean, a lot of people. Because that's how I am. Like, I'm not a judging person. So I have a lot of associates. Friends, yeah, I mean, I have a couple, you know, I guess. If when at that, I hate to say that, like, if you were there and took a picture with me at my mama's funeral, that's my friend. The hardest thing I ever done in my life was put my mama away. And if you was in that picture, I can go look at that picture right now. And this is not saying that, no, you know, oh, if you fools were married, y'all was mine. Because so many people reached out. Yeah. So many reached out. And I understand life. And if you lived in our town, you know, you moved to Austin, you moved to Houston, you moved, those places, that's a long ways, you know what I'm saying? But they reached out. But those boys in that picture, those are my friends. You know, because when I needed anybody, they were there. Those are my friends. Yeah. You know, and then those are my friends too, so I don't want them to think, oh, you know what I'm saying? No. They reached out. Yes, I understand people have lives to live. But those are friends. And then I say you have people that you meet, like I moved to Mexico. I know Mr. Bra. You know, those are my friends. Those are associates. You know, I met you, we had fun. Now we're gone. I don't talk to you too much. If I see you, I will. You know, like, damn, that's a friend. Like, he reached out and I knew, you know, those are friends. You know, you call my mama,
Yep.
that's a friend. Yeah, mom can't, yeah, you already know. Yeah. Yes, and maybe I had a lot of those because my mama, you know, she kept a lot of kids. So that's what it is, you know. I feel like,
you know, I got three people. No, I got 4 people for sure. Whose mom I call mom, and those are 100% my friends.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't going no fucking where.
That's it.
At that point, actually, y'all ain't even just friends. Y'all family.
Yeah,
you know?
Thank you. If you consider to ask my brother, yeah, oh yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
And Johnny, Courtney,
Yep.
Sean, even the head of the brand, Wu-Tang, you know what I'm saying? All those dudes. Kevin, like all those dudes, they know who they are. You know, if I call you brother, yes, that's, you know what I'm saying? But like you said, that's family too. You know, that's family. And it's crazy because sometimes those friends are more family than your family. And that's the crazy.
It's because they find out who you are later and they still stay with you.
That's it.
You know.
But y'all, I mean, for people out there, my friends, like, I don't like games. So, you know what I'm saying? We good. You know what I'm saying? Because I most time he talking about, we knew you like that shit. You know, and what are you talking about? Then he has to tell me his friends. So, but that's cool that they make shit.
I forgot. You got a special guest on the show. Everybody.
Yeah, it's
the cat.
Bro, I was finna take off everything. See, I show you, I'm scary, bro. I'm telling you, I'm scary. I'm scared, bro. That's how that cat, I was finna hit this. I was finna make it dark. No, man, I'm telling you, like these two here. I'm telling y'all people, like I consider, like it was like A1 following back in line. Like I really felt like I had nothing here when I got here, and I moved over here with my house. I met Brandon's like 3 of my friends, boys in that picture, and one. And then I have one friend that I just want to pluck you upside the head every day I wake up, and you know who you are. I just want to wake up and pluck you in the head. But keep going, and it's like, it's strange not to be with you, but I just want to hit you in the face every day. That's DJ! Every day, you know, click him in the head.
What I do?
Exactly. You don't have to do nothing. That's how I know. And you know what I'm talking about, so I'm not going to say your name, but he'll start laughing right now. He'll be like, oh, man, because I used to get up and be like, stupid. And just walk off. And he happened to be my cousin, too.
That's it.
But that's my dude. But every day I wake up, right, I want to cry right now. Every day I wake up, I just want to punch him in the face. When I see DJ, I just want to, and then I just want to hug him at the same time. So see, that's how I know. You know what I'm saying? These two made it comfortable for me. Really comfortable enough to be like, yeah, this is good. I don't have to
Podcasting, streaming,
you know?
get out of your shell, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to be home. Because right now, I'm telling you, I love you to death. You know what? Forget that. Now, Marcus, I love you to death. But every day I just want to punch you in the head. That is DJ. Like, I had to, people I put in my circle, I have to evaluate to put you into a place who are more comfortable. Like, no, Marcus, I raised him like Miami. I love him to death. He gonna make stupid decisions. He gonna do his thing, but I love him. That's like my son, my friend, everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's DJ. Like, you know, bro, sometimes you just wake up and you're like, you know what? You know what? But that's that relationship. Now, Brandon, I can go talk to him. I can confide in him, and he gonna like, yeah, you know, but he's so fucking positive. I'm like, bro, you know, when you gonna be negative? Like, just be negative about something. Like, yeah, you know what, you right. Now he's like, oh, you know, the sun's gonna come out tomorrow. Fuck the sun coming out tomorrow, bro. But that's the relationship I need.
How I am for you, that's Brandon to me.
Okay.
I wake up and want to punch Brandon in the face sometimes.
That's fair.
Like, yeah, you a good dude. You a great dude. You do a lot of stupid shit that just pisses me off because it don't help nobody, especially not you. But I love you. You know, you on my fucking nerves, but I love
you. That's what we need. That's a relationship. You need that. You know what I'm saying? Like Brandon, he was like, man, sometimes y'all probably both just like, what? I know you coming. Here he come again. Just came
I sure got there. So like, no. Remember last night? You walked to the bottom of the stairs, and I was walking across into the kitchen. I looked down at you, and I was like, dumb bitch. And I just kept
see, that's why I do this. This is why we have material. You know what I'm saying? It's the relationships you have with people, bro. Like, without you three, us, you know.
Yeah.
This is something, like today, ladies and gentlemen, today, I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going home. Fuck this, done. Fuck this. I'm quit. And then I looked at both of them and I was like,
he did feel this way before we started this.
Yeah.
I still don't know why. I hope you're okay.
And he won't. And he won't because that's the fucking relationship. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, we had this. Like, he was like, man, you want to talk about it? Fuck, man, I don't want to talk about it, bro, man. Let me get this up, you know? Jesus is good.
I'm still here for him, though, if he want to talk about it, and he know that.
And guess what? We won't, because that's okay. That's the relationship.
That's okay.
You know, and like, Brandon's like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, are we gonna, oh shit. You know what, let me go and put this on. Click. But that's our relationship. He is, that's like that glue. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Like, this is why we do this cast. Because I guarantee you somebody out there is like, he's so fucking right. This is why we do what we do. This is why this is gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brandon. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I just having a bad morning.
No, bro, but look, see, this is why you do this, though.
Well, I think we are gonna start wrapping it up, everybody. Thank you again.
We got like,
for joining us.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. We got like 30 seconds. Do you want to go around and everyone just say like, one last thing about what relationships are to them? Mm-hmm. And then we'll be done.
I think we're done.
Huh?
I think we're done.
Look, we got like, oh shit, well now we're, okay. Now
Thank
we're
you
done.
again, everybody, for joining us on another episode of
All
We
right.
Can't Agree on Anything.
See you guys. You have a good one. We'll talk to you next time.
Shut